Namaste, LordSephLashLuggyr. Everything that happens to you, good or bad, was supposed to happen to you. Just like that, so don't get mad. And everyone that you bump into, run into, without a hat, bumping skins from front to back. Then eventually a kid pops out the snack. Then it snaps back if she got ass. And you're a dad, devoted, giving her everything you have and the wedding ring. Let me get that back. And after that, she dropped your ass for a nigga that got more cash and better things. Since then, I had to live with that pain every day. And ever since then, it never went away. At times I was thinking I was going insane, laughing aloud in my bed asleep. In present day with homies that passed away, I remember how it sounded clear as day. And I could tell you exactly what he said to me. It's too late to be sleep. Wash your face, brush your teeth, grab your heat, hit them streets. You ain't getting cheese, you might as well be dead like me. You dig? And let me take your blood. Open my eyes, I'm awake, sit up straight, instantly. Grin season, blurry vision, heavy breathing, visualizing the final scene from that dream. Thinking I be tripping, but truthfully that's just me. Intertwined, something divine, intervene and eerie sometimes. Like the visit 3 when I met Marie, R.I.P. the visit 2 when Holly OD, R.I.P. Running back to the beginning with first incident when I met little chick. I decided to write about it. Then I needed a title and I thought all night about it till I had it. The visit. That's it. I was shy about it. Didn't tell my guys about it. They be high. They probably laugh until they cry, thinking I lied about it. But it sounded nice, and they be like, you tight, and I be like, you right, and I don't doubt it. But you missed it. What's that? My point. And you can't fit your mind around it, cause you still starstruck from the bars going so hard. And you want me to know that you like how it sounded. Shaking my whole arm every time he dabbed me, he would pound it. And most of the time, that's astounding. Roughneck shit, bumping chest, growling at the moon hound shit. Cause life is a trip, so be careful of how you handle this shit. Gotta carry it in different variants. Chase your dreams, I mean marry it like Harriet. I mean she was married, but her man was scared after not long very. Already popping the new cherry when she came back for him. And that shit I would've dropped a tear about now, but not back then. I was too busy stacking, banging, and airing shit out. Got my first visit in the hood, R.I.P. Chicklet. Who wrote that flick, The Sixth Sense? Cause they twisted, but can I talk when I spit this shit statistically like I'm Shinnok from MK Fit or Reverse Pac? Come with me, not run quick C, LV, Bill Paxton, Frailty. I think I need to talk to a witch doctor. Which chakra did I open improperly? Might shock you, used to be a witch, Wicca pride, which I still got, but I put my spell book aside to my little sister, which actually just happened to be taking up witchcraft at the time. So I descended my mind enlightenment. I kinda lended to my kin, my kind, I thought at the time. But nowadays I'm like I wouldn't place a bet on that shit. The well would've run dry. Why? I was watching the back of my eyelids. My bitch, I mean my chick, untimely interrupted my unwinding from a 16-hour shift. From grinding overtime, grabbing my big toe like this little pig. Better wake up, cause Red's about to stop by. Acting like I didn't hear that remark about me being swine. Then D hit the door without Valentine. On a bike, right on time, cause I was about to light the split. But I stopped, changed my mind, cause he looked kinda psyched. And I was like, what's hood, you good? He replied, kinda like, but look, I took this pic the other day in a trailer park around the way. That's on my son, it ain't fake. No cap, nigga, this shit is strange. No, it ain't, and I grabbed it. You been getting high as fuck, going into paint. You done backslid, I thought you was on the wagon. Being that I used to be a witch, fuck with magic. I really wish I quit before corruption. Too much damage became permanent. Waking up to a purse, that's what he told me. I think my girl had it. I looked at the ID, I think I'm gonna bring it back. Tell him I found it, and in the alley out back where I be residing. And I'm just trying to keep it black, cause we need more people in our society that act like that. Facts, but I was like deciding if I wanted to go beside him or sit back biting my nails like clack, clack, clack in my car behind my high beams. Nah, but I parked, got out, I ain't hiding. This my Baton Rouge, GD, and we been through some BS recently, but I got Louis for him, and that's on LV. I don't care what you tell me, smell me, low key, I know it's crazy, but I still got love for Tracy, though she did me shady, and it's amazing how long D stayed away from me and strayed. I never turned from him away. Anytime he has something to say in his feelings, like bruh, I ain't straight. I think this bitch is trying to kill me. Set me up, ill. Really? I've been on them drugs. G, fucked up. I can't trust no one. I'm bound to sock this bitch up like a silly cunt. How long you been up? Why this nigga's nodding off? How many pills you pop? You know they laced with fentanyl. That shit ain't that safe, cuz. Don't get on that shit like Trey, bro. I pray over y'all next time I make salat. And that's on Allah. Cause Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillah, Astaghfirullah, Ta'ala Ma'as drop. They get a turn too, that's what he said, they gonna burn too. I blew out of clouds in the face of a head and I think it was you. I said, are you straight, D? He said, yeah, but I think there were 2, maybe 3. Can you look and see? Tell me if I was tripping or just need some sleep. Cause I've been grinding, hitting the strips, hitting the street. Out on the strip, getting it G. And that's on the boss and the lit and my disciples resting in peace. Alright, Crip, that's how it see. Alright, then let me see that shit. Reaches for the spectacles next to me. Gonna twist the tree up then. He looked at me suspect and said, "Aight, man." I looked down at the pic, at the phone that he passed me. At first it appealed to me phony and I started laughing. But his face stayed stiff, looking back at me to examine my reactions. But I couldn't even perpetrate the poker face. I just instantly went blank and passed it back like that shit was fake. He said, "No, it ain't if I'm capping. Made my son get shot in the face." Quit, Brody. He said, "That's on Lit Yosh that I just met. Really don't even know him. Fronted him and he ran off on me. And I told him that was a gift. He don't even owe me." And I was like, oh shit, oh me. My son ran off on me and did the same shit. And I can't wait to put these hands on him and get my licks. And if he run from that DP, you ain't LV and definitely ain't no Crip. Little bitch, you gon' steal from your daddy boy, then you gon' hide with your mama. Why don't you slide for your mama? Make it right for your father. You can die right beside her, lose your stripes and your honor. I'm a knight on his chessboard. I'm a king to these unguided daughters that turn to mean baby mamas. Living unclean, full of drama. Grow up, please. We ain't 13 any longer. That's on me and the mom that I ain't even got any longer. And the pops that I never laid eyes upon. 7 times by me, a grandfather, which I didn't need, never had neither. All I had was 3 sisters and a crazy stepfather, which is dead and gone, so we not gonna let the dead be bothered. Speaking of the dead, what about that urn your bride brought in? Waddling titties, obviously too big, but that ain't iron, it headlights blinding the kid. Obviously it's cold in here, or maybe I just see those that carry ashes next to them from fallen men's spirits tend to come back and follow them. Sometimes even talk to them. Open your ears, block out the world, sometimes you can hear them. Lost souls peering through the spirit window from the other side. Something that you did or your bitch and didn't know, now starting to appear in photos. Up close when you blow smoke, possess and control your girl, bro. Just when you think y'all good, you see the snake eye glare and the tongue roll. Split in 2, duel, and it hits at you. Caucasian reptile done switched on you, played you against your boy. That was a wild card, now you back to being predictable. Go back to the old shit you pulled when I was pimping you. You tell everybody that's your bitch, but I see the bitch in you. She last your nigga, and when I call, you let it ring, turned invincible. You was spinning that shit too, with that bitch going through my phone if you knew the code to get into it. And I've been through it, and I got back at them, then got right back at them into it. Vengeful off the fluid, Poseidon, black son-in-law with the Greek influence. Put a tweak to it, now I speak Greek fire. Recite on y'all, about to switch sides and hop them all. Never looking back, fuck that. And if I did, may I be turned into a Pack-a-Zoff, lit and blasted off. I leave niggas flabbergasted with your flapping jaws. Inebriated, a rebel without a cause. Your record you put out had flaws, depreciated overall. Half of your fans bounced like a ball after the last shot when the clock was gone. Silenced and swished, bitch, and the crowd went dumb. But I'm a little different. Multiverse fella with a heavy melanin pigment, African pygmy, relentless. To hell with these Christians. I was just telling my Aki, why don't they tell them crackers to repent for slavery? Penny pinching bitches. Fuck your restitution, cause it wasn't made for me. Today still ungratefully that my ancestry made the way, paved the way, and paid for your bratty kids unraised and unashamed that they ain't shit. but a shadow of a shade. And he done aged, so the chances that he might change remain slim, unless he dis his trade and fills her space with someone that really feels him. But hey, before you see that day, I wouldn't wait. I'd hop on a Santa Fe trail and go see that ebony girl that been waiting for me in Texas that you don't talk about much, but when you mention, I can see in your eyes she mean the world to cuz. And I neglected to tell you that Red said that it was over there with a bike right now, and if you wanna come get that, cut all that hype out, pipe down, you ain't about that, you'll get your light cut out. Yeah, it's like that, like Red asked Debo for his bike back. He got strike fast, like Trey goes back to Mike's pad and sits on his lap. And don't get mad and act like you ain't been on about that. Sit back, relax, that's what Mike said to her. Deep throat, no gag, just like that right there. I like that when you do that right there. You're white, I'm white, I'll take you back to your man that's black after you wipe that off the bottom of your lip from black slack. No tip, and you gave up on your gangster crib. What's love got to do with that? No cap, I'll put a slug in your cap. If I had any love left from the last nigga that stabbed my back, I emptied the gas so fast on his ass that I upped it before I even had a clear path to know what I was trying to smack at with my iron. Tony Stark that, bullets flying at his mark ass, sparking at his hard hat, leaving marks where I was off at. The end I got his ass just like Wahlberg in The Departed. Plastic wrap, blood trickles come off with that when they splatter back at you from close contact. Projectile discharge, flat. Damn, JoJo. What? That's my name, Joe-Ho. Joseph. That's why I stretched this song so long, and the context and the content spitting code, you know, cause within we all have a glow that we trying to show. Some don't even know, like Amanda at the inauguration. Bravo, no lie, at home almost started to cry, started clapping and even stood up, cause poetry is my life. I was like, fuck Russell Simmons when Def Poetry Jam ended, but I grew up, I was young then. Now I'm like, LV is about to bring the new logo and stamp it on everything that I do, just like dude. But shit heats up. Go over to the homie's crib to pay back a bet that I didn't want to, but he won, so I'm one. So even though it was 3 weeks old and he was in my ear like a 3-year-old, plugged him in too, but he couldn't put me on with his plug. But his boy came home from Baton Rouge, he tried to put me on him like, hey, he fucking with the dude that I knew, you know? And I was like, for real? Didn't I ask you to put me on with dudes so I can get on too? I hung up in his face. My mind was racing, cause if I would've turned on Rolito, I would've gave chase and emptied the clip on dude. Slid straight on through, hit a right on Oracle, and it's rhetorical, no more you. And I was your boy, but you turned on me for your olive oil. But hey, I got a metaphor for you. How is it that as soon as Popeye leave to walk Valentine down the street, Brutus slide through? Okay, you and I know, so let's just call him Michael. Then you fall out, fall back in, get high, repeat the cycle, and he comes right back through. And never me, I ain't the one to be spiteful, but I said, D, do you want me to strike dude? He don't know me, I'm a tycoon, I'll take everything he got, I'm a goon, vicariously. What you wanna do? And you was like, And that's where we get into the vibe, where sides divide, and shit starts to collide, and conflict rises. When? Right on time, Carmelite, can't get inside in my verses intertwining, reverse it in real time. This is a real guy that I'm talking about, still present now, walking about, still alive. Dog Valentine used to listen to every song that I write, criticize, live. It could be better, or it was a little tight. I be trying to cap, laugh like, you your biggest hype man, and I'm like, yeah, but you just a hype. Nah, probably. But I wouldn't take that back or retract the statement on your common law wife. Open up your third eye and you get foresight, kinfolk, cause this is the Visit 5. What you think we here for? This is a ritual of mine. I only write when spirits on the other side coincide with something going on in my life. And I used to write in a journal. Now sometimes come out as hip-hop lines reached up high from the fire inferno. LV V5.